Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back to iAllegedly. I've got a really good one for you today. We've got 7 resources where you can find grants in your own state. The biggest thing that's asked of me is, Grant, what about Indiana? What about Texas? What about New York? Every state. I've been asked about 40 different states because I've kept track. And today I'm going to show you how to find grants in your own state. So please, before we get into it, please like the video. Share the video, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications. Don't forget to join our email list, which is right below in the comments. Plus, we've got the World Marketing Expo coming up, worldmarketingexpo.com. You guys can sign up for that still. And if you saw the earlier videos, there's still a few free tickets left, so sign up for that. So let's get into it. First things first, I'm really specific when I talk about searching for grants in your own state. I've been asked, hey, should I use a grant agent? Absolutely not. If your business is going to get a government grant that's going to be big, like, I would say $250,000 or more, then you need a grant agent. And these people work based on a fee to try to get you approved through the agency. I would hire someone that has a tremendous amount of experience, that's gotten hundreds of people through. The good ones work on a percentage of the grant. Now, for example, if you got a $250,000 grant and someone's going to do it for 2% and they're going to make $5,000, that's a heck of a deal. But for little grants for your business and for resources, don't pay anybody. It's just not necessary. So look at all these. These are all resources. You can use these for your state. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is people have reached out about individual grants. Hey, Dan, I'm hurting. I need grants for rent, grants for utilities. We've got things like that. At the end of the video, I'm going to recommend a few things for you, so take a look at it, okay? Here, let's get into it. Here is the Small Business Resource Directory. This is fantastic. When I found this, it's just got so many different resources that you can use for your business. It's amazing. It's got grants, it's got loan opportunities, it has commercial grants, loans for your business, benefit grants, minority grants, small business grants, travel grants. It breaks it down for minorities. If you want to start a food truck, you can get a grant. There's a bunch of cool stuff that's here and resources that you can use. So let's take a look at some of this stuff and see what's out there. You've got stuff through the SBA and the SBIR, things that we've seen in the past. That's all out there, gov.loans and, all that stuff. But what they've got some of this other stuff that is just really, really cool. You've got SCORE, you've got Minority Business Development Agency, Women Veteran Entrepreneur Corps, the Green Energy Prize. This is all stuff that's available out there. Let's take a look at this. If you want to start a food truck, there's a food truck lender out there that can lend you money for a food truck. How cool is that? So if you know anybody in the food truck industry or wants to get in that industry, there's resources out there for that. Online medical loans. You're a doctor. You need American medical loans? Check it out. This is just really cool resources of different things that are out there. Veteran business financing. Veteran business loans. Okay? This is absolutely amazing. These resources are here. Enjoy. The link will be below. Click through this stuff and check it out. But again, these are resources that if, just spend 15 minutes and go through this. You'll be shocked at the stuff you find out. The United States General Services Administration. This is another resource that's just got tons of stuff on it for you guys. And again, spend 15 minutes or so looking through these things and you'll be shocked at what you find, because there's going to be all these resources that you didn't know were out there, because I didn't know they were out there. So let's take a look at some of this stuff. Buying and selling. You want to sell to the federal government, purchasing, buying from them, different programs. You can research this and have all this at the touch of your fingertips. It's fantastic. with all the COVID financing and everything that they've got, buying and selling, real estate, policy regulations, shared services. I mean, this stuff is just dynamite. But take a look at this. The link will be below. Enjoy. Up next is the Small Business Development Center. They have offices throughout the country, and this is a resource that's through the SBA to give you mentorship, grant programs that are local within the small business community. They've also got federal resources that you can use for small business, whether it's mentorship, training. It's pretty cool stuff. But the thing about the SBDC is they have offices throughout the country. Now, here in Southern California, I think that there are 5 or 6 local offices that I could drive through to within just a few minutes. But in your area, you have these places that are available to you where you can get resources. You know, you punch in your zip code and it'll give you, an option for different offices. But check it out. Find out what they have. Find it if they have grants. Call them on the phone. They're going to give you, options for this. The website's incredibly slow, though. Gosh, I mean, it's like, gee. What's this dial-up? Come on, man. Check it out. But look at this. Orange County, where I'm at, look at all these different places that you've got. You've got emails, you've got contacts. Call them, reach out to them, speak to them, find out what's available for you because it's out there, man. Good luck. Up next is the Economic Development Administration. This, again, is one of those treasure troves of resources that nobody sits down and takes a look at. You can search through this. They've got grants through the government, locally, federally. There's federal money that's out there available for you guys, but also this can get you resources in your area. So check it out. All you do is click on it, click on a state. I mean, it's just amazing. Look at Colorado. Look at all the stuff that's in Colorado. Unbelievable. Let's do another one. Indiana, come on. Look at all the stuff in Indiana. Again, click your state. Take a look at this. Spend some time. You'll be shocked at what's available for you guys. These free, don't pay for a grant, but look at these free resources that you can use, the opportunity zones. Oh, I live in one of the richest areas in the country. Who cares? There's opportunity zones everywhere in the United States. You'd be shocked. And you can live in the nicest neighborhood and 5 minutes away from you can be an opportunity zone. So check it out, okay? You'd be absolutely shocked at what's out there. So all this COVID money, disaster recovery money, check it out. Good luck. Use this as a good resource to get information. What's that, number 4? Okay, here's the 5th one, okay? Hope you're paying attention. Up next, the Innovation Fund. This is a grant that is going to give people up to $150,000 and 12-month support. This is a minority grant. It's going to help Black-owned business, Indigenous, and people of color, rural communities, open call, application is simple, click on it, check it out. Accept the cookies. Cookies are fantastic. But check it out. It's through the Workers Lab, and they're giving this money to somebody, so $150,000 is a lot of money. It opened on September 12th. It closes on October 15th. It's a quick application, and good luck to you guys. Hopefully you're going to get this. Someone's getting this money. It should be you. Now, the last 2. These are for renters. These are for people that need rental assistance. I spoke to a couple of landlords and said, what's the biggest problem that you have with tenants right now? And don't tell me, just paying the rent. And the answer has been the same thing that I've heard years ago from these people, and that was communication with the tenants. So if you are in a bad way, communicate with your landlord. Yes, he's an evil person. Yes, he's horrible. He's mean, whatever. This guy, some people sell pizza. This guy sells rent, okay? That's what his job is. So if you went and you ate pizza every day for a month and didn't pay for it, the pizza guy would be upset. So the landlord, he's going to be upset too. Now, here's some resources for rent that you can search and you can use. And also, you landlords out there, this is a great resource for you to maybe recommend to your tenants so that they can pay you, okay? Enjoy. Now for renter's assistance. Fannie Mae is the government lender that has written so many mortgages in the United States. And they have programs for renters. So, all these different resources to help you pay your rent. And it's right there at the click of, your fingers. And for you landlords, if you have a Fannie Mae mortgage and your tenants can use this, turn them onto these programs so that they can get you money and pay their rent to you. So, everybody should look at this and take a look at this. It's got all the different jurisdictions for the different courts, how to get help throughout the entire country. Colorado, every state, Delaware, let's go back, so I'm in California. Look at all the stuff in California that's there, okay? But a lot of different resources for you guys to find out, how to get this help. But Fannie Mae is going to be a great place. There's going to be all these different programs that you can click on and get assistance and find out what's out there to help you get rent paid. And there's resources. You'd rather get something paid than just not pay your rent. So this could be really helpful for tenants and for landlords. Good luck to everybody. Up next, the National Low Income Housing Coalition. This is a resource that was just updated on September 29th, and they have resources for tenants and for renter assistance programs throughout the country. Take a look at this. You've got all these different offices throughout the country that, that they can, they have different programs and different things available. And again, I don't know what's out there. Call them. Click on it. Put your information in there. Find out if there's something remotely close to you. Even if it's the next state over and they have nothing close to you, call and ask them and find out if you qualify for this. It's covering the entire country. But these resources, there's a drop down by state. It's out there. And, here in California, they've got resources. But check it out for the state that you live in. And hopefully you're going to be able to get some help. It doesn't hurt to ask. No's an answer. It's just that simple. But use resources like this. Okay. Lots of good resources for you guys. Now, again, if you are searching on your own, which is great, just remember, and you find something and it's full, go back, look at it a couple weeks later, make sure it's still full. Get on the phone with these people, call them and ask them what's available. Is it going to open? Do you have enough applications? Because I get notifications all the time that these things are available and there's more money and not everything's been used. So please like, share, subscribe, share this with all your friends and colleagues. And don't forget worldmarketingexpo.com. Worldmarketingexpo.com is our event on October 26th. And we've got a lot of people signed up already. Hope to see you there. Thank you. You will see me very soon.